What up, everybody? And it's that time again. We got a very special guest. And look, I'm gonna be real. We are a Houston-based podcast, man. We have a lot of Houston artists, but the guests that are bringing the fire on this podcast have been the Cleveland artists, dog. The Cleveland artists have been representing the hardest. We've been telling Houston artists, y'all got to step it up a little bit, man, because the Cleveland artists, y'all demanded it. Y'all wanted to hear more Cleveland dope shit, and we gonna bring it to you today. Bringing up another dope Cleveland artist, man. Somebody who, if you check his music, you really gonna feel it, I think. And he's been nice enough and kind enough to join us for this edition of the Jim the Juice podcast, man. So everybody give it up. We got Preme Dibiasi in the house, man.
Yep. What's happening?
I was trying to find my applause. Hold on.
We get my applause.
You got to get the applause, man. There we go. There we go.
Yes. Far too kind.
So first off, Preme, man, we do a check-in with everybody. You know, it's been a wild year, a whole lot going on with the pandemic, and it has affected artists in all types of different ways. So, man, first off, how you been, man? How you been holding up this last year or so, and how your grind been?
I've been cool, man. I've just been running up some money up. It's been a bandemic.
Okay, a bandemic, all right.
It's been a bandemic. You know what I mean? I ain't did none of the moves to go to jail and those shit like that. I wanted to. I wanted me some free bands, you know what I mean? But I went.
No PPP loan for you.
Always got to get it. Always got to get it the hard way, man. I'll never get it easy, man. Yeah. You know what I mean? Why they ain't never throwing me nothing? You know what I mean?
I feel you, man. But yeah, better to do it the hard way than to get the easy way and get locked up for a couple of years, man. So
yeah,
nobody take no PPP loans out. I see people getting locked up over that shit now. So y'all got to.
We don't need no PPP.
I ain't gonna lie, I was tempted. I was real tempted. I'm like,
hey,
nah,
on everything, look.
This ain't even worth it, man.
Hey, on everything, little free 40 ball. You get that?
And what young they gonna take that money back, man. You're gonna be left with nothing. So people gotta be careful.
I had somebody call me saying they could give me the PPP loan and get it forgiven, all type of shit, and they got the forms and all this other shit. I'm like, I don't know about that.
Man, they'll go take that little money and go. You hear me?
Yep.
I'm like, I don't know about that.
You got a business you don't even know about, Figgy's Cosmetics or something.
Yeah.
Like, wait a minute, man.
For real.
But yeah, let's get back to it, man. And let's get back to your origin. I want to know how you came up in the game, how you came up from Cleveland. Now, when I first heard your name, I'm an old school wrestling fan. So the first thing I thought of was Ted DiBiase, the $1 Million Man, WWF. Yeah. Is that where your name comes from, man? How'd you get the name Preme Dibiasi?
The $1 Million Man.
Okay.
So look though. So this is why I did it, right? Because I used to type up my name on YouTube and like so many Premes pop up. I'm like, I got to think of something to separate myself. You know what I mean? So I added the last name on there. Let's catch $1 Million Man. Yeah. That's that.
Okay. Okay. I respect it.
Yeah.
So how'd you get into the rap game, man? Like how'd you decide growing up in Cleveland, this is what you wanted to do as an artist? Like how'd you really get into the game like that?
Man, when I say in the street start support me, like and I always rap like in high school, stuff like that. I just sell my little CDs for like $5. You know what I mean? And I used to make probably like 500 in a day in high school off selling my CDs. Like, you love me. I'm talking about I'm with the East High.
Okay. Oh shit.
Yeah.
East High.
On everything. You know what I mean? So I used to sell my little CDs for like $5, make sell out. It's about, man, people from other school that was outside East High crying, waiting on me. You know what I mean? Used to love me. And I used to, man, before anybody even knew I was selling out the spots in my hood already. Like, man, I had my area on lock a long time. You know what I mean? With the music, like the city caught on, you know, down the line, of course. But that's what made me keep going. So that's when I started taking it serious when everything caught on. I said, shit, we're trying to take this global. So, you know, that's how everything started and kept going.
Okay. What hood you from? Because I listening to your music, I can never tell. Usually
I'm from
with Cleveland dudes, you could kind of tell where certain people are.
yeah.
But I could never figure out where you was from.
I'm from 65th Superior. You know what I mean? So
Okay.
I would say 71st area, 65th. I grew up in the projects. Well, I was raised in the projects on Huff, on 93rd, 9211. It's my address. I stayed on 77th to St. Clair, like so 77th to St. Clair, and 65th Superior. These all Ward 7. So this is where I'm from, mainly from 65th Superior though.
Okay, crosstown then.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Crosstown.
Yeah, down the way. For sure.
All right. So we also asked this question too, because I'm still trying to get a feel for what the Cleveland sound really is. I get different responses, and I like to ask people what their inspirations are. We've had Cleveland artists on. Some have said like more of a New York sound. Some have said like a Wu-Tang people are fans and stuff like that. Nice.
And nah, hell
Shank
no.
actually said that. Shank said
Shank
that.
Shank
Shank
said
said a Wu-Tang.
Yeah. And but some say like the Southern artists, some people were inspired by some Houston artists and Atlanta artists. So what were your inspirations, man? Growing up,
I say Cleveland more inspired by Southern music.
Okay.
I say Cleveland more inspired by Southern music. Cleveland is more like a trap city for real. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So I say, here we go back to man, the Jeezys, the Gucci's, the Yo Gotti's, this is all the shit that Cleveland people, listen to.
Okay.
The Futures and all that stuff. It's all that in one.
Yeah, it was kind of shocking when Shank said he was heavily influenced by New York, because he never came across as like a New York type of rapper.
I get Southern from Shank. For sure.
Really?
Yeah.
He always remind me of like a Jeezy.
Shank a trap rapper.
Yeah, but I could kind of see the New York.
But he got bars. He got bars.
Yeah, he
Shank,
always
Shank can spit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, and that's one thing I noticed too. Some people when they first start out, they start rapping like Nas, but then when the Southern movement took over and people got more into Gucci and Jeezy, that sound kind of influenced them too. But yeah, I think when people first start out as a kid, especially if you're a little older, you're probably gonna be rapping like, a Nas or a Scarface or something like that. So you're gonna be a little more lyrical. But
I never rap like
I respect it. Okay. Well, I respect the Southern influence, man, because we down south too. So I respect that for real. Now, when I checked you out on YouTube, man, the first video I saw was a video for, I think it was different. And the first thing I saw was a big stripper booty, and I said, okay, I said, okay, I like this dude now, man. He knows what the people want. He's giving people what they want. So tell us a little bit about this latest album, man. It's called I'm Toxic, But You Gon' Love Me. I like that title, man. I think that's a good title for our album. Tell us about this project, man. And also, do you think that women like toxic men secretly?
Yeah, you got to keep some excitement in their life, man. With women, right? Okay, we're gonna go into the album. Let me explain something to you though. Okay. So with women, right? You know what I mean? With women get bored quick. So if you don't keep their mind wondering, man, they gonna get bored. And start looking for other things. So you gotta keep their mind wondering. You know what I mean? They keep them interested for sure.
I feel you.
Women crazy. So if you don't keep their mind wondering, you know what I mean? You good all the time. You good all the time. They go get bored with you. You buying flowers and all of that. They go get bored.
Sometimes I feel like every day got to be like a reality show with them, man. Like every day got to bring some new drama. Like
you got it, man.
Hate it, but
not even every day, but you got to keep them on their toes.
Yeah, I feel you.
You got to roll like you the prize around here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, real shit. You got
to know. Hey, man, know your worth.
Yeah. Couple times
know your worth, kings.
Couple times you gotta not answer the phone We like, bitch, I ain't feel like talking today.
You feel me?
Like, bitch, come on now. I ain't feel like talking today.
On everything.
I'll call you when I'm free.
You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? You know, them loyal ones, we love them though. But you know, you got to keep their mind one. You got to be a little toxic.
Consistently inconsistent is what I've heard somebody say before. You got to be consistently inconsistent in a relationship, man. So
Indeed.
I definitely feel that, man.
Indeed.
So let us know about this album, man. It came out last year. Of course, last year was a pandemic year. It was a pandemic for you, but it was a pandemic for a lot of people. So tell us about this album, man. You got some singles still dropping this year. Tell us about this work on this album and how that progressed throughout the entire year.
I'm Toxic, But You Gonna Love Me joint. That's a joint I put together before the pandemic hit. The pandemic hit. But I dropped that with about April or something like that, along with birthday. You know what I mean? Just I knew people stuck in the house, man. So I'm like, I'm gonna put out some for the streets to vibe to, and for me to stay consistent and keep everything these face, because we can't do shows and etc. no more. You know how I go, out of sight, out of mind. So I wasn't trying to be out of sight. So I just gave the street something to vibe to. Kept working. And phone ring. Y'all get me?
Yeah, we got you now.
Yeah, I keep getting called. But I pushed the where the birthday joint was on that. And I think because of the pandemic, that really helped the song. Just the people were stuck in the house and they were celebrating their birthdays in the house. And I think that's what really made that blow. So, you know, it took it viral on social media. It went viral in Cleveland on social media. You know, it just spread since.
And you say you just shot the video for that song, right?
I ain't dropped it yet. It's done though.
Okay. When you dropping it? Can you have a release date yet? Or
about probably like 10 days.
Okay.
But I'm about to drop a new single with me and Flat Tire. This upcoming Thursday. Yeah, this Thursday coming up. Me and Ty about to drop a single off the album that's finna drop on the 13th.
Okay. I gotta ask you about as far as like Cleveland artists. We asked Shank this last time he was on, and we pretty much asked him what's it seemed like it's a problem with Cleveland artists as far as like sticking together or trying to get on type of thing. Their style. What would you say the problem is with Cleveland artists overall when it comes to, I guess, music?
You say when it comes to the music?
Yeah,
what's
when
the
it comes
problem
to,
with it?
not as far as like the product, but as far as like how the artist moving. Because
I say this.
Me personally, I feel like Cleveland music should be further than where it is.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact.
But for some reason, it seemed like it don't expand. Like I don't know why. Like if I had to answer, I don't know why.
Because I think it's because well, we ain't got that big of a platform here for sure. Well, there in Cleveland, we ain't got that big of a platform, and plus, I think a lot of people mess up by getting on their own island once they get there. Once they make it, they get on their own island and really separate themselves from the city when it don't be time for that. Now, man, I think that's when you got to link with the city more.
Yeah, I agree. And that's the one thing I noticed in Houston, because the one thing I agree with, the one thing Cleveland don't have that record.
Sound. Damn. Oh, wow.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, yeah, they don't really have that. Cleveland don't really have that record label or that big homie who make all the moves. Here they got they got the Jay Prince, they got Carl Crawford down here with 1501. They got all that. They got all type of people who can, who can move and got connections. It seems like Cleveland don't have that person. Yeah.
don't got that yet. So, you know what I mean? We really get it out. We really got to get it out the mud here for you to, you know, reach that level for sure.
Yeah.
I say Doe doing it right now. You know what I mean? Doughboy doing it right now.
Okay.
But you see, he had to, you know what I mean? He had to get with somebody who was on that level to make it shake.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. So that's for sure. But that's what it is. Like Cleveland don't got the platform.
Mm.
Yeah, and that's one thing we hear from a lot of Houston artists too. They do think that the collaboration ain't what it should be here. It's a lot of people set tripping. A lot of people got beef. A lot of people don't want to put each other on. And like you said, somebody make it big and they just leave the city, or they just don't want to put nobody else from the city on. So do you think that's a kind of a problem in Cleveland too, or is that just, are y'all more unified than that in general? Because I see you work with a lot of Cleveland artists.
I'm just putting that as that. Yeah, no, I think we're more unified than that. I don't think everybody is though. It's beef. It's definitely beef.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. It's beef with certain people, but you know, for the most part, you know, everybody get along for sure. I ain't got no beef with none of these niggas. Like, I'm cool with all of them.
Yeah, that's good, man. It ain't like it's funny because it ain't like you and Shank are kind of similar when it comes to, you know, I guess working with anybody. Because, you know, certain people can't work with certain people no matter what, because of, you know, street shit from 10 years ago.
Real talk.
But Shank was always the one that unified people. Because,
you know, Shank one of them dudes that get along with everybody.
Yeah, because like I'm originally from 123rd in Leonard Crave. So
that.
Yeah, so Shank hung around them a lot, and he hung around, you know, Pooh Gutter and them. And he was the one that kind of, you know, linked them.
See, we all family. Me, Pooh, Shank, Doe.
Yeah.
And even MGK. You know what I mean? We all bros.
You know, he was always that one that, you know, unified people. To say, hey, let's, you know, make some music. Let's be cool type thing.
Man, like I don't get along with it. I don't get along with it with everybody. You know what I mean? There's been situations, but for the most part, I get love. You know what I mean? It's love for sure.
All right. And another thing people talk about, and I've heard this said in Cleveland too, they feel like the radio DJs don't do enough to put the local artists on. Do you think that's the case, or do you think?
I think they do. I think they do. Cleveland radio show a lot of love. But I mean, I don't think you could just come out the gate and say, man, I got a hot song played on the radio. Like, no, you got to get the streets behind you. So, you know what I mean? If the streets feeling your song, they ain't got no choice but to play it. Because it's requested and the streets want to hear this. The streets going to the DJ booth and say, hey, play this. You know what I mean? So that's what it is. But Cleveland radio show love. I gotta say that. We'd have been it's Cleveland artists on Summer Jam and all that. So no, I can't put it on Cleveland radio now.
Okay, it's good to hear, man. We're getting mixed opinions here. I feel you.
Yeah.
So all right.
Man, ain't nobody to blame for your. Come on, Reed.
Yeah. No, what's crazy is I had to learn that too. From, you know, back in like 2012, I was one of those dudes like, oh, they don't support local artists, blah blah blah. But now that I'm grown, I'm like, damn, like they will really fuck with you if your shit is hot and you got a movement behind it. So
real talk.
Yeah, it's really possible. It's hard. I'm not saying it's easy, but
and I came out of Summer Jam 10, 15,000 people singing my stuff word for word. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
City rock with me. The streets is at my show. The streets rock with me.
Yeah, that's dope, man. I'm proud of that, man. That's
nice.
That's dope. Because a lot of, like I said, it's a lot of people that have been doing it for years, man. And you know, it's some type of anger towards that artist for some reason.
Yeah, is that man? That's crazy.
Yeah, like I don't know what it is, because like it's a lot of anger towards Ray Jr. for some reason. And
for sure.
Yeah, like I don't know him personally. I never really met him like that to talk to him, but for some reason people just don't like him. It's just like, damn, like I get you ain't got to like his music, but Like he's actually doing some things for Cleveland. You know what I mean? I see.
No, man, Ray did it. Ray did a lot for the city, man. That's my man. That's my boy, man. Ray Star, man. And me and Ray Star, that's my big bro right there for sure.
Yeah.
And he a hustler, man. Ray will be a millionaire one day. That boy a hustler, man. For sure.
Yeah, that's dope. Is he still in Cleveland? He moved out.
Yeah, no, Ray down here in Atlanta. He about to drop a move. That we in, like, so he just booked me to perform at his premiere.
Okay. Are you in the movie too?
I think so, yeah. I am in that movie. Man, I've been in a lot of stuff. Like me and him I did two of his movies, but I don't know which ones they were. I think this the one. I think this the one I'm in.
Okay. Yeah, it's a lot of people. I seen my dude. Shout out to my dude Meaty. Meaty was in the movie too.
Meaty, my boy too. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my guy, man.
Yeah, my boys right there.
Yeah,
that's for sure. But no, man, it's for the most part, you go get that. You gotta be prepared for that. It ain't gonna love.
I feel you, man.
All love. I'm cool, and I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Look, we don't want to hold you too long, man. I know you getting your phone blown up over there. I know people trying to get you, but
it's all good.
Now, so let us know what you got dropping soon, man. You said you got the birthday video coming soon. Yeah. You know you got the album already out. I saw the video for Deserve It. I thought that shit was dope.
Album is about to drop. I got an album about to drop.
You got a new one coming too? Okay.
Yeah, I got June 13th, Real Rare.
Okay.
I just did a one album deal with Live Mixtape.
Okay.
All right.
That's dope.
You said June 13th?
Yep.
All right. We're gonna be on the lookout 13th. For that.
Yeah, me and Flat Tire. What Is We dropping this Thursday, single off the tape. Birthday video dropping 2-3 days before the album drop. We're gonna turn it up for the summer. It's up there.
Okay. Real quick, you got a song with Scarface, right?
I got a song with Scarface. I got a song with Styles P. I got a song with a few people.
Yeah. How did you link up with Scarface, man? You know, that's the homie down here.
Man, one of my big bros, knew him, man. We went and picked him up from the airport, and from there we went to the studio and got it on. He had ended up knowing one of my uncles. My uncle Good Game, he an OG, and he got a lot of history with him, man. And, Scarface, he don't just link with anybody. You know what I mean?
Man, so, he hard to get on. We've been trying to get him on the podcast, man. He hard to get on.
Yeah, and man, it wasn't difficult at all. Like,
yeah, that's a blessing.
It wasn't difficult at all. I mean, he was mad I was eating chicken because he don't want me to eat. He want me to eat vegetables, and you know how the OGs be. They be tripping.
Yeah,
man, he good, man, cool dude. Like we really kicked it. We really kicked it for sure.
Yeah, man, this nigga's out here that's trying to get a Scarface feature for years, man. That's dope. You got it, man.
Yeah, that's crazy. And I didn't drop that at the right time. I'm gonna have to re-drop that for sure.
Yeah, yeah, drop that because I'm a big fan of re-dropping something, putting something back on the album type thing. Because back then, some people probably heard it, but everybody didn't hear it.
Yeah, you wasn't where you was gonna be yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
You wasn't nowhere close to your prime.
Yeah, and the story down here is still tipping, been out for years apparently. And once it caught on fire, people in Houston was tired of it.
So it was, oh man, for real?
Yeah, it been out for a long time, but we didn't. Me being in Cleveland too. We ain't know about it till it was hot. But by that, yeah, so
I never knew that.
Yeah, it been out for a year. What, over a year? I want to say.
Yeah, something like that. It was on an older mixtape from Swisher House, but it finally started getting played on like late night radio, video stations, and then it started blowing up from there. And it was on MTV. But at that point in Houston, man, that shit was kind of old. Like we still fuck with the song.
Damn.
Like we kind of passed that now.
But look. What I'm noticing though, so even with a bunch of the hot songs the songs that's hot right now, they've been out.
Yeah,
they've been out. I say, what's the song? I think it's The dude that's in jail. Was that Fuji? That ain't Fujiano.
I think Fuji. I think he just got in jail.
That's him then.
Yeah.
His song was out probably like a year or two before it blew.
Mm.
They threw money bagging him on a remix, and that's when it took flight. But that song, oh
Damn.
yeah, that what they were showing me that I said, damn, like if that song said, I think the original version said it was out like 2 years ago.
Oh shit, damn.
Yeah, so that's how you know when you got one, you probably want to roll with that jump.
Yeah, just try it again. If it don't really do as much and you bigger than what it was before, just try it again.
You could be missing your blessing.
Yeah, especially if you got a like a dope feature on there too.
Yeah. But most times the label, if you one of the people that signed to a label, they know you got a hot joint, they gonna add a feature on there to make it bigger. And and redrop that joint. That's what they'll do. Yeah, that's for sure.
Well, I got to go back and listen to that Scarface song, man, because Scarface verses are getting kind of rare now.
Man, he gave me one of them. He gave me one of them verses, man. Yeah, he even talk about Pac on there, like, you know what I mean, just as far as what happened. Man, he go in on there.
Okay, I'm gonna go back and seek that out for sure, man. Because Scarface over here running for city council. He ain't dropped the album in a minute, so the verses are getting kind of rare. I got to go back and listen to that, man, because that sounds fire.
Man, he gave me one of them verses. He dug in his bag for me. For real.
I'm gonna check that out.
Aaron wrote that joint on the spot.
Oh damn.
Yep. That's how legends do, man.
Wrote that joint on the spot. I'm talking about, man. Was done in about 3 minutes.
Damn.
Watching me write, he walked back and forth for about 3 minutes, mumbling something in his head.
Now, did you have your verse and all that shit ready by then? Or
my verse was already down. My verse was already down.
I was about to say, man, I know you felt that pressure if you sitting there writing with him.
No, I ain't even want that smoke with face.
Smart.
I wasn't about to play with that, man. I already know he was gonna do. He went in on that motherfucker. He did. For real. Easy too. You can tell he do it.
Yeah.
So that was love. That was love from a legend, for sure.
It definitely was, man. He a good dude like that. Shout out to Scarface. Hopefully we get him on the podcast soon, man, because he got a lot of stories to tell. I already know. They're entertaining. Yep. So that's a solid thing he did, man.
That's a fact. Yeah, definitely was solid.
Yep.
Because you don't hear with a lot of independent artists.
Oh no, not at all.
Yeah.
You don't hear.
I've noticed he does the features with people he fucks with. Like we got an artist, Jack Freeman. He been on our podcast as well. He's a singer, and he worked with Scarface too. And yeah, he works with people he fuck with, man. He don't just look for the people who the hottest right now. Like he really works with the people he respects and fucks with.
He's not money chasing.
Yeah.
So
good for him.
He definitely ain't money chasing, none of that, because it wasn't even about no money.
Yeah.
Yep. It never is with him, man. He's solid like that. So that's good. So you said you got a mixtape coming out next month. You got the video for birthday dropping soon. Where can the people find you? Do you got any shows coming up anytime soon? And where can people find you on social media? Yeah,
man. It's I got a Cleveland show Friday. Then I'm in Jacksonville Saturday.
Okay.
And they just go have to follow the social media because it's consistent. So
okay, we gotta get you.
I'll be in Jacksonville next Saturday though.
We gotta get you a show in Houston, man.
On everything, let's get it.
Yeah, man, come down, man.
I got a song with Beat King too.
Oh,
okay.
Oh, that's a blessing.
Yeah. He on Bust It Down remix.
Oh, is he? Okay, I
damn.
That.
Beat King on Bust It Down remix for sure.
That dude is on fire right now, man.
Then after that, he made a song called Bust It Down. I was gonna hop on his ass, but it's love. I was gonna hop on his ass. I'm about to go in there with his ass. You know what I mean? But it was love. He was saying I was saying it, but it's love. You know what I mean? For sure.
That's inspired. We call it inspiration, I guess.
Yeah, for sure that. And he did that for the love, so I couldn't, I couldn't get mad.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so videos coming soon, music album coming soon. You can follow this man at Preme Dibiasi on all social media accounts. It's Dibiasi, just so y'all know. Anything else you want to plug, man? Anything else you want to shout out real quick?
Shout out to y'all.
Oh, appreciate it.
Appreciate that, man. Hey, we gotta get Ray Jr. on, man. That dude been hard to get on.
Hell no, man. I get Ray on there for y'all when y'all want it.
Shoot, whenever he free, man. I know.
Man, I'm getting that. Man, I'm gonna get that nigga on here.
Yeah, man. Tell him what's up,
Say
man.
no more. No, I got you on everything.
Word. All right, man. We appreciate you, man. You be safe down in Atlanta, man.
Yes, indeed. I appreciate y'all.